What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again, and it is yet another air fryer review. Tower air fryer 5-in-1. This time I have been going easy on it, as you've probably noticed. All I've done is a pasta, a pie, and some chicken dippers, really, chicken nuggets. But today we're going to put it to the test. The first time I put it to the test, really, I am going to use all 3 shelves all at the same time. I'm going to try to cook a full-on meal. It is just for me, but it could be for a family, this, because I'm going to have some warm-up left. I've been down to my local B&M and I have got a massive 1 kilogram beef lasagna. Now, looks phenomenal. It says you can microwave it there on front, but it's in an aluminium foil. I'll have to read it that. But yeah, I just had one of them urges where I thought, I fancy a lasagna. So, let's do that. And I was going to go get a cheap Morrison's or Aldi Saver lasagna for 78p, 80p, but I've done a few of them on the channel. I know what they're like. Probably could have done it with the air fryer to see if it were any better than it was when I did it in the microwave. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. This was not cheap. This was £4, £3.99, £4, but it is a beast. It's a proper big, thick. It's not a cheap, you know, one layer like some of them microwave ones. It's fresh. It's not frozen. So it's a kilogram of lasagna. Still probably pricey, but we're not going for budget today. We're going to see what you can do with this thing. I have got the trusty beef dripping chips from Aldi. I'll show you a little hack, a little life hack. When I opened this bag, I cut the middle out like that, so that when I closed it, I could just tie it up like that. There you go, kids. That one's for free. No more loose chips at the bottom of the freezer. Do it with your peas as well. Everyone finds peas at the bottom of the freezer, don't they? And I do have still half a garlic baguette from budget week before Christmas. So I'm going to have that as well. So I'm going to have lasagna and chips and garlic bread. Oof. And let's see if this air fryer actually... Oh, it might just fit in. I never even thought about that. Right, let's take a look at this huge lasagna that just fits in the air fryer. Wow. So it is Carlo Condele beef lasagna, and then it says bolognese there, and look at that. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers at least. Like I said there, it does say 30 minutes in oven or 8 minutes in microwave. It's fresh, and I should be able to turn this over without it ruining it. So that's the nutritional information in full. I'm going to try to be quick here because I can feel the lasagna on the packet. It contains 3 servings, so I'll be having half and then half tomorrow. So 18 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, and 389 calories. That's per serving. So if you get this whole thing, it'd be a whopping nearly 1200 calories. So a few recyclables there. We've got the ingredients. There we go. So you've got wheat, milk as the allergens, and it says may contain traces of egg, soy, and celery. Beef lasagna, layers of fresh pasta with minced beef in a bolognese sauce, topped with bechamel style sauce and cheese. Cooking instructions: oven bake for best results. Remove film lid. So it says oven bake, leaving lasagna in the aluminium tray. Alright, so as soon as you say microwave, it says do not microwave in aluminium tray. Remove the lasagna from the tray for a 3rd portion, cut 3. Okay, so it does say microwave, do not microwave it in the aluminium tray. So that's always it's always a positive. At least it says it. Confused me. Not that I would have put it in, I'm not that daft. But yeah, let's have a look at this then. So we take it out of this open here. Gosh. Been one of them days today, but I'll be honest, it's one of them nightmare days at work where nothing went right. But oh man, look at this. Oh my god, the smell is unbelievable. Now, because I've turned it upside down, I have got quite a lot of bechamel style sauce on there. So I'm going to try. I don't want to waste any of this good sauce here. Get it back on there. So there it is. Just pop it out of this plastic and we've got a decent, although it's very wet there, but it is a fresh lasagna. Wow, this could be epic. So will it fit? You know what I think it might just be absolutely perfect. That's quite lucky, that, because I didn't even think about it when I bought it for £4 to see if it'd fit on this tray, but it does. It's got some weight to that. Well, it's a kilogram in it. Right, let's get it in the air fryer. So I went for 180 for 20 minutes. Now the reason I went for that is the lasagna said 190 for 25 to 30 minutes. So I will keep checking on the lasagna. But the beef dripping chips we have cooked in there before. My missus had a chip butty for her dinner before she went off to work. And she cooked them in there for 180 for 20 minutes. She said they were absolutely perfect. The only downside, she said, is the beef dripping dripped off it into the drip tray. So what she did is she put the chips in the drip tray and just put it all back on. So I might do that. However, so we're going to see what the lasagna's like with that, because the lasagna and the chips are both in there now for that 20 minutes, and I'll check it with 5 minutes to go when I put that on the third tray. And yeah, we're finally putting this to the test. I'll bring you back in 20 minutes. I just put the lasagna in, and I did have a little issue that I've just put the garlic bread in, and I did have a little issue when it was in the baguette style. It was going to touch the top, so I've just sliced it up and turned them round. It'll be fine. Any garlic sauce that's dripping out will only drip onto the lasagna, which will make it better anyway. Although you saw that lasagna there, just crisping up at the top there. It looks good. Hopefully it's cooked all the way through. We've got 2 minutes left, so fingers crossed we'll get it out of the air fryer in a minute. We'll start with the main event. Look at that lasagna. You can tell that that is a proper fresh lasagna. Looks fantastic. Smells even better. Right. Put that just on there. So these beef dripping chips are always fantastic. Look at that. We'll get them straight onto the plate. And for the final 2 minutes, we had this garlic bread to just finish it off nicely. That literally took 2 minutes from frozen. Let's try get some of this lasagna out. Wow. Did say serves 3, but to be honest, probably serves more than that. This is pretty sizable, this. This is the funny part. There's only me in this house who eats lasagna. So let's see if we can get a slice out onto this plate intact. Oh wow, look at that. I know it's dripping. Wow. I'm actually gonna have this say I'd go for half. To be fair, it looks that good. It'd be rude not to. Look at that. Wow. There we go. Right. Let me give you a closer look at this and then we'll have a taste. All important taste time. We have had the beef dripping chips a few times on this channel now, and obviously the garlic baguettes we all know are decent. I'm going to focus on this £4 lasagna. £4 in weight, in price, not weight. There is plenty of layers to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Wow. Look at that. I'll tell you now, don't walk to B&M, run. This is a absolute, I nearly swore then, this is absolutely delicious. Oh my God. It's so thick, there's so much meat in that. It is absolutely banging, this. I like how the top of the lasagna there has got a bit of crisp there to it. That cheese melt is absolutely fantastic, but it keeps its shape. It doesn't. It's not all just turned into mush. You can actually pick up the layers in layers, like as if you were in some sort of restaurant. The sauce is tangy, really nice, and the bechamel sauce is absolutely fantastic. This white sauce, bechamel or however you want to say it. There's plenty of meat in there and like onions and things. Look at that. I don't think I'll get all that in my gob. I might do, but I'll break it in half anyway. This is one of the best store-bought lasagnas I've ever had. It's cooked absolutely magnificently all the way through. Look at that. Absolutely. Oh my days. And I've got another portion for tomorrow. Well, there probably would be 3 portions there. I'm the only one who likes it, so it'll be all me for next. Well, I might have a little bit more later, and then dinner at work tomorrow. So, value, I'm not going to give it a score of value because it's all budget depending, because £4 for the lasagna is on the pricey side, but it is 1 kilogram. So if you're willing to pay, what microwave lasagnas now, 150 for a 400 gram lasagna, like a Savers or an own brand, and they're like 2 layers and, let's be honest, a bit crap compared to this. They all serve a purpose and do a job. However, if you're willing to pay 150 for a 400 gram small lasagna, then it actually doesn't work out too much more expensive to buy something absolute quality like this. A bit of a weird store to find it in B&M, but we were just walking around there, me and my missus, and we were just there, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to test that in air fryer. Big 1 kilogram lasagna, and there we go. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really, I've put this to use today. Like, put it to the test. Things on all 3 layers, 3 different things cooking. When you're going to learn to put your phone on silent when you're video winding, never mind. And yeah, I'm very happy. It's passed the biggest test so far. so far, because over the course of the weekend, you're going to see this on Sunday, and we're actually going to be, today, as you're watching this, I am trying out the rotisserie on this. So that video will be coming up soon. I'm going to London for a couple of days to do some filming, so I'm going to take you guys with me, and yeah, we're going to do a bit of filming in the capital. So if there's any food places you recommend in London, bang it in the comments here today. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go watch all Darren John's videos again and find some decent eateries in London. Breakfast, pie and mash, fish and chips. That's the kind of what I'm looking for. And sort of three things. Right, okay, enough babbling. This lasagna was an absolute win. Lasagna, chips and garlic bread, all done in this little air fryer here. Banging, can't beat it. Very impressed. We go again. See you tomorrow. Did somebody say just... What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Thanks for watching. Would be special. Wouldn't buy that again.